Winning the National ADDY Award is really a cool thing professionally. I mean, it's one of those things, you do all this work all year long, you work really hard, you try to sell the best work, and it's one thing to sell it to a client, it's another thing to be recognized by your peers.
At a high level, people appreciate a piece of art you created is a wonderful feeling.
When you win a national award and you see your name up against some of the biggest places and agencies across the United States, you're like, wow, because you know those people have, huge staff, writers, everybody on staff, huge budgets, and then when you win and you have a 9-person team, it's pretty amazing. It just shows you right there. It comes down to the individual idea and the concept.
I think it's definitely valuable for us to be recognized in our local community, but we certainly have our sights set on national awareness and national acclaim.
The way the National ADDY competition works is that there's about 200 clubs around the country, each one of them having their own local competition. And you compete against the best agencies and the best work locally in whatever market you're from. And what happens from there is that the gold winners automatically then move on to the district competition. Silver winners can be forwarded at their own discretion.
You start at the local level and enter at the local level. But I always have in my mind, this could really climb. If the judges, if everything's right, if it really is as good as I hope it is, then it could go to the next level and the next level.
If you win something at a local show, I mean, there's certainly a sense of pride about that. But if that same piece of work also, places in a district show and then in a national show, I mean, there's a tremendous amount of pride that comes along with that.
One of the nice things about the district competition is that it gives you another shot. It keeps you in the game. If you don't forge your silver, you automatically can't win a national ADDY.
One instance is I believe it was an outdoor banner for a fat burger that burned down. And we entered into the show. It was simple, but it was powerful. It ended up winning a silver on the local show, but we felt strongly enough about it that we sent it on to the regional, and it won a gold in regional, and it ended up winning a gold at national.
There have definitely been occasions where something that won a silver here in the local show, when we forwarded it to district, it won a gold. And then from there, we forwarded it to nationals, and it won a gold. So it's definitely been worth it to me to always forward the silvers, because they often turn into more valuable metal the farther they go.
It's not to say, that we were maybe misjudged in the local show, but that, certain pieces of creative, they have their days, and it might not have been at the local level, and we might find a more receptive audience on a regional or national level.
It seems smart to take the silvers and pay the small amount of money to push them forward, because you never know about judges. There's always a chance. If you have faith in your own product, you should really let it go. The more horses you have in the race, the more chance you have of winning.
Have the national awards helped our business? Absolutely. You see it every time a new client prospect or even a long-term client comes into the office, and that trophy's sitting right there in the lobby. And I tell you, when we win them, they're right on the reception desk.
The National ADDY Award really garnered our agency long-term exposure. We were able to utilize that National ADDY Award in our marketing materials, in our public relations efforts, to promote the agency, to talk to clients at another level.
Winning an ADDY Award or a National ADDY Award is pretty cool. It's really great for the client, because I think that when they make the selection of which creative agency they're going to use, and they actually select Wiser Creative Group, and we win for them and for ourselves, it really solidifies that they made a great decision and a choice, because not only are we a winner, but they're a winner too.
Well, it meant to me that we had a lot more power in our industry in terms of being recognized.
Awards serve as a recruitment tool, they are the most effective means for recruiting creative talent that I know of.
The mind is what wins ADDYs. It's not the size of the client. It's not the project, it's the thought that goes into the project.
Big ideas do win at the end of the day, and they don't cost $1 million to produce. They don't have to happen for big national brands.
I think that what's really important for agencies to keep in mind is it's the ideas that are judged, not so much the budgets and the execution of the creative. It doesn't have to be a mega million stellar brand.
We created our national award winner for $200.
I like the idea that there are a series of hurdles. We made it over the first one. Now we're in the district. Then we can, you know, we might win national. It's kind of a weird, exciting, repeating horse race.
I think the steps that you have to go through are really a challenge, and I think it makes the competition keener.
We want to be good supporters of the ADD Club and everything that they do for the community, and a big way to support them is to be supportive of the shows.
We do show off our ADDYs and we're really proud of them. Our employees are really proud of them and our clients notice them. They're awesome.
It's always nice to be recognized by your peers, and you know, as far as winning something nationally, it's just an honor.
Well, it definitely is something we bragged about. And we still got our plaque right displayed in the foyer when you come in, so it's probably our finest achievement.
Winning on the national level with my barbershop ad, I didn't think about anybody else. I was just stoked. I was so happy that we won that. It was just amazing.
We were really honored to win the awards.
It's a good feeling to know that the work we did is pitted up against some of the best and the brightest, and we came out on top.
You're going toe-to-toe with the best of the best, your peers, everyone across the United States that you've always read about and heard about. And when you go toe-to-toe to them and you actually place and win, that's pretty cool.
We entered the ADDY competition because it is the national awards for advertising, period. It's the thing to enter.